When I made the Michael Carrick video when United hired Carrick, I actually mentioned that he could have a say in the title. He could have a say in the title race. And now he might have had a big say. A big say. Hello guys, welcome to another episode of WTF. We just watched United beat Man City 2-0 man in a score that actually flatters Man City. This scoreline flatters Man City, man. Shouldn't have, we did not watch a 2-0 game. We did not watch a 2-0 game. Glory, glory, Man United, man. Glory, glory, Man United. Now, everything that just happened could mean nothing if Arsenal don't win today. Or if Arsenal win today and then Man United beat Arsenal next week and then Man City win, then it's back to square one. But we're not going to talk about that right now. Let's look into the game that we just watched, man. Let's look into the game that we just watched. What a performance by United. What a deserved win by United, man. Which makes you wonder why did they keep Amirom for this long when he's been underperforming? Like in fact, for all his time at United, he's been underperforming, man. He wasn't playing Kobe Maino. I'm sure today, if he was still at United, he would have played Ugarte, or maybe would have deployed even worse. Actually, he would have deployed Bruno to be more deeper, which deprived Bruno from playing his best position. Now, let's talk about let's give United flowers, man, before we talk about Man City. There were a couple of, in fact, I think most of their players actually played well today. I had my issues with Diego Dallo in that first half. I thought that he was a net negative, to be honest. He wasn't contributing well at all. He was delaying those passes. He wasn't making the right decision. Even at defending, he could have had a red card early in the game. But I think as the game developed, it became even better. I thought Shaw was decent, but that yellow card had me worried. The two center backs, man, Maguire and Martinez, they played well as well. Lamens was okay. I think United will need to upgrade on Lamens as the club, obviously, as the project progresses and it gets better. They need to upgrade on Lamens. I don't think he's a top goalkeeper. I think he's a good goalkeeper. He's a decent goalkeeper. You can do with right now. But as the progress gets better, I think he's going to be one of the players that will be left behind. But when I talk about this double pivot, man, I don't know why Ruben Amorim didn't try out this double pivot of Casemiro and Kobe Mino, because they've played together under Ten Hag, and they were actually good in some games. You could deploy them better, which I think Michael Carrick did well by trusting them today. I thought Kobe Mino was actually decent. I thought he showed a lot of United fans who had hope in him under Amorim. The fans were defending him under Ruben Amorim. He actually paid back today. Casemiro, another splendid performance when it comes to Casemiro, man. I said this earlier this year that over the last 18, 16 months, Casemiro has been fantastic for United. And today, he continued to show why, and this is why I thought it was a brilliant performance. The last person I want to talk about is Bruno, by the way. So I thought Diogo played well, to be honest, in that left wing. He deserved that goal. He was a hustler. He hustled very well. He kept Semenyo and Lewis on their toes. He played well, man. So I thought Diogo played well. Mbeumo, I feel like now, by the way, he had a good impact in that goal. But I felt like that center forward play could have been much better from him. Maybe he's not a center forward. He's not a slow striker. I understand. But I think that center forward could have been much better. If he was just, let's say, 10, 15% sharper today, he could have scored a couple of more goals. I thought Ahmad was decent well. But I want to talk about this guy, man. Bruno Fernandes, man. What a player. What a performance, man. What a performance. To think that Amorim had him playing as a deep-lying center midfielder for the last couple of months, man. He was trying even that position, but that's not his best position. You play Bruno as a number 10. You give him a free role. You give him the responsibility to make things happen for the club. And today, he did exactly that. What a performance. Bruno should have had like 3 assists today. 3 assists and a goal, maybe. What a dominant performance. Earlier in his career, right, when Bruno signed for United, when he was within his prime, he was playing so well. Even he was actually better than that time. But we questioned his big game influence. Where we thought that he didn't have enough authority on big games. But he would play well on other games, but except in big games, man. And then over the last few months, or the last season or two, he started getting his GA in big games as well. he started contributing more in big games. I remember his performance against Liverpool in Anfield. I remember his performances against Arsenal, his performance against Man City. And today was another world-class performance from Bruno Fernandes. World-class performance. He is, after Sir Alex Ferguson, he's by far the best player United have had. And after Sir Alex Ferguson, by far, man, this is a world-class footballer. Bruno Fernandes is fantastic, man. What a performance. He did everything right as a number 10 today. He showed the Man City number 10s how to play number 10, man. Created chances. He dropped deep to detail play. He made those right passes going forward. What a performance of Bruno Fernandes, man. He's deserved to be man of the match. Deserved man of the match. But what does this mean for Man City, man? Man City so far this season. Let me check actually. I don't remember Man City winning this season. Let me check the citizens. Let me check the citizens actually. Man City have had like a bad run of games this year. They've had a bad run of game, Man City. In the Premier League. Let's check. Yeah, so this year actually they drew against Sunderland, they drew against Chelsea, they drew against Brighton. That's 3 games. So I think they beat so this basically in the league they haven't won this year. So there's a lot United because these games are not league games. This is FA Cup and this is Carabao Cup. So in Manchester City have not won this year. That's a bad form. And this bad form, by the way, is a reflection of Erling Haaland's form as well. I mentioned this. I don't think Erling Haaland has been good this season. In fact, not this season, man. I mean, these past few months, actually. Erling Haaland has not been good these past few months at all. He's been underperforming. He's only scored 1 goal in his last 7 games, actually, including today, which was a penalty, by the way, not an open goal. He has been underperforming, not just his GA, the absence of GA, but even his overall performances. He has little to no influence in games, which is as we keep saying, Erling Haaland is Messi's best player by far, by the way. Of course, Rodri is there now, but Haaland is Messi's best player. He's the one that they look into to make things happen for them. And these performances, man, over the last few games, they just are not helping Man City. He's been poor, and today continued to be the same. And it was subbed. He didn't bother Maguire and Martinez at all. This is the thing about Haaland. He's not even competing. He's not wrestling with defenders. He's not running in behind. He's not making the right runs. I don't know this performance from Haaland. He's been poor over the last few months. Considering the way he started this season, because everyone thought that he was a runaway best player in the Premier League. Everyone thought that he's the one who would win the PFA Player of the Year. He's even competing for Ballon d'Or to most people, because he's one of the people are saying that he's one of the top 3 players with Haaland, with Kylian Mbappe and Harry Kane. But I don't know, man. He's underperforming massively. But it's not only him, man. We come to these midfielders, man, including this front row. I thought Semenyo, I don't know why he got 7.4. He was poor today. Semenyo at right wing will always be limited. He can play as a right winger, but he's limited. So you're going to get some good performances, but those won't be him in his best level. It's like if you play a player that can play, for example, I think Esteban can play as a left winger in a very good level, but you're limiting him. But in right wing, he's even a better level. That's a similar thing with Semenyo. Semenyo right wing will do a good job. He'll do a better job than most Man City players who can play in right wing, but he's also limited. Doku, Man City fans have been here with Doku this season, but again, he's only scored 1 goal this season. The absence of GA is a concern. This Man City attack, man, I said it. Pep needs to do something with this Man City attack. Shaky, Foden, Bernardo Silva, Reinders, something needs to happen here. These players need to step up or it's going to be a problem. Rod was decent. I thought Rod was decent, to be honest. He actually played well. Kusonev was also decent as well. I think I'm starting to think that Kusonev might be good, to be honest. He actually was good. But yeah, man, Man City defense is in question, like I mentioned in the last video. They're going to sign McGahey now, who's obviously going to improve their performances. This guy, by the way, I have a problem with Donnarumma, man. I'm starting to think that he hates Arsenal. Whenever Arsenal is in question, Donnarumma always performs at the best, man. Man City could have lost by 3, 4, 5 goals today, and he made 5 saves. 5 saves, man. goals that could have been scored, and he saved them. I thought it was another performances. I've said this, him and Haaland are a cheat code, man, because Haaland is effective in the opposition box while he is effective in his own box. So they always find a way to win games for Man City. What does this do for the league? What does it do for the league? Now Man City still remains 6 points behind Arsenal. Arsenal with a game in hand. If they win today, and I'm hoping that they do, and they should, and it's a must-win game, then Man City will be 9 points behind Arsenal. 9 points. Anyways, we haven't played, so I guess we will see. I'm gonna do a bit of overs for Arsenal, so we'll see what I think about it then. But 9 points will be, it's not over, but it's big, man. If Man City, let me make it. I'm gonna talk about it when I do my Arsenal video. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But it's 9 points, and Aston Villa are yet to play as well. So if Aston Villa win, then Man City will go to third now, which means things will be awkward. But yeah, man. Thank you to Man United. Thank you to United, man. My Red Devil brothers. Now, because you have done me this favor, I hope you guys get top 4 or top 5. For this favor alone, I hope you get top 4 or top 5. Go to Europe. Go to Europe, buy some quality players. And maybe United might be back soon. Two seasons or so. Maybe Michael Carrick, listen, man. Michael Carrick, first game, he's managed 2 games for United right now. Against Arsenal, against Man City, he's won both of those games. So maybe Michael Carrick might be the magic, man. Maybe Michael Carrick might be magic. Let's see. But yeah, guys, man, I'm happy. I'm happy with these points. I'm happy that United won. I mean, as you can see, I'm repping the Red Devils today. I'm happy that they won. It's actually David Beckham. If you wanna see, it's David Beckham. Man United, David Beckham retro. I think this is the season where they won the treble, if I'm correct, or the season after they won the treble. One of those seasons. But yeah, guys, man, congratulations to United. They did well. I know that most United fans don't want Arsenal to win because of that rivalry, but it's such a shame, to be honest. Such a shame that we're gonna win by your contributions, of course. Well done, United. I hope you guys get top 4 solely because of today. Especially if you lose next week when you play, then I'm gonna be supporting you guys to get top 4. Other than that, please continue to like, share, drop down the comments. What do you think? Do you think that 9-point gap, assuming that Arsenal win today, is a big gap for Man City to close down, or it's still doable? Let's see, man. I know that a lot of people think that Arsenal are not gonna win the league; they're gonna bottle it. So let's see.